Welcome back, Hi. We're looking at Swingo, and we will be closing it out if it's the last thing I do. Probably a little over dramatic. We looked at the number of things to solve at the end of the last one and saw that I think there were 40 left to do. We have this over here that tells us there are 28 left to solve, plus this door and whatever is behind it. So there are 28 puzzles like around here and in the house. So we did this, which I guess is a living room with no furniture in it. And we did this, which is, I guess, a dining room. There's the kitchen now left to do. So let's look at this. Do we have... Okay. So we have two things here with an unmarked panel on them, which makes me really nervous because they're at heights where if it's a blue panel, I don't know what they do. That's kind of a problem. Okay. So let's try this one. So that is a lime. It is a lime on the bottom. So smell is an example of a sense. And then it goes into a phonetic puzzle, a phonetic blue. So sense. This room is going to have a theme, but we don't know what the theme is yet. I. Is it incense? Okay, incense. I don't know what category incense belongs to, but we're on our way. Okay. Oh, wait. Is it... Okay, sight, touch, smell, taste, listen, and sixth sense. So rather than the answers being part of a category, that's the theme for this room. So the answers are not necessarily going to be related. That's not great. Great. So we're starting from taste. It is a literal puzzle, and it's a yellow. So that is state. And then we do a bottom blue to it. So some color that we don't recognize. B. Border? Aha! Okay. I'm getting my paper again. Because that's a lavender. What surrounds a state? Okay. So now we know what a bottom blue does. It's lavender. Okay. This looks like it's very accessible. So that is a red on the bottom. So that is a brown. After you listen, you understand? You hear? Eh. And then it's a phonetic puzzle that is white. So is that H-E-R-E? No. What's the first letter? It is H. It's a homophone. After you listen, you Ooh, don't know what that is. Okay. We'll come back to that. Sixth sense. So then we're doing a phonetic red to that. So is that just six? I don't know what else sixth could do. Well, we had sith earlier. And then, great. Do either a white or a black or a green or the unknown thing that the blue panel is to that. Can I have a letter, please? I. Uh-huh. Phonetic red of sixth. Sick? I don't know what this is. Okay. Great. Maybe these are doable. I don't know. Maybe these are doable. So that is a bottom black of touch. A bottom black of touch? Don't touch? A don't touch. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Letter O. Uh-oh. So then we're going to do something literal that could either be a yellow, a purple, a brown, or a lavender. It's not going to be a lavender. I mean, it could be a brown, but that's kind of weird. It could be a purple, but that's awful. I'm hoping that's a yellow. Oh. Yeah, I hate the kitchen. Then we have this. which is a gilded blue to sight. So it could be something like slight, spite, straight. And then it's a semantic white or black or green or unknown. What's the letter in this? T. I mean, no. It often is. It was worth trying. Wow, I do not know what to do with that. But I'm inclined to think the problem is me, that there's stuff I'm not thinking of. Incense and border have nothing to do with each other. Okay. So now here's the thing. We've done this room. We managed to do this room by utter luck. Oh, there's a staircase. Okay. There's an upstairs. So... Gone but not forgotten. Oh, Lord. Okay. Ah! Oh, my God. Okay. And in here, another one, Pluto, has been put in the closet. Oh, is that what that is? Pluto is gone but not forgotten? Is that what that is? Okay, so let's see what's in here. So this is black and green of Pluto. Black and green of Pluto? Okay, and then once you have that word, what we need to do is to do a red of it. P. Plan? No. Gone but not forgotten. It's a black and green of Pluto. I mean, poster? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Okay. Uranus. Starts off as phonetic white? Okay. So that is, believe it or not, a homophone of that, which I'm very concerned about saying on YouTube because I don't know what I'm doing. And then we want, on the semantic level, a black and purple of that. Wow, that's a lot. Is it you? Okay. The less said about that, the better, I think. Now, okay, yeah, there is in the corner. Okay, I thought I saw a 10. I was like, what's that? Oh. So, Neptune. On a literal level, we want to do a purple on that, starting with F, so that looks like it's fortune. So then fortune, we're going to do a gilded red on that, 4 letters, which could either be fort or tune. And then we want to do a phonetic white on that, F. Forte? Yeah. So the thing about the word forte is that's actually not the way it was originally pronounced. It is originally pronounced fort, as in the thing that you're strong in. So then we have a bottom Saturn. What is around Saturn? A ring. Okay. Then we're going to do on the phonetic level, we don't know. We don't have a panel. So on the phonetic level, we're doing a red or a blue or a magenta or a lime. B. Bring. On the phonetic level, well, a ring... Oh, yes. Bells. Bells ring. Yeah. Okay, onwards. Jupiter has stuff happening. And there's a smiley face, which means this puzzle may not be what we think it is. So, we are doing a top black. So we're doing some kind of a red on Jupiter. Ah, 3 letters, 4 letters. Is it literally a part of Jupiter? Is it red spot? Because that makes sense for being able to do this. So we're going to do something either, always on the semantic level, Either red or blue or magenta or lime to red. So lime could make it color. I don't think there's part of red, or red is a part of something. I mean, red could be a part of something. So color, that makes sense. Color, and then again on the semantic level for spot, white or black or green, or we don't know, because that's the one thing we don't know. Color, spot is point. Color point, I think that's a word. Oh, awesome. I wasn't at all convinced that was going to work, because it's only something I've vaguely heard of. Okay, next is Mars. So this all looks like stuff we can do. So Mars, start with a deletion to make a 3-letter word. That makes sense. Fine. Then take that and change something. And then take that and do something black with it. So probably reverse it. And a letter R. So if this was Mar, then change the M to something AR, reverse it to get like RA, rap. Rat. Yeah, one of those. That's pretty straightforward. Earth. We don't, oh, we do have a panel. Okay. So Earth, start from Earth, and on the literal level, do a yellow to it. So heart. And then take a part of the heart. So atrium, ventricle, aorta. What's a letter? H. No. Did I do that right? No, take a blue of the heart. A heart. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm just guessing things. That's not great. Okay, Venus. So that is a mix of the blue and the red. So it's part lime, part magenta? Venus? What? Okay. So it is both a category that Venus belongs to and an example of... I mean... Ooh, is it? I mean, those are kind of the same... They're equivalents of each other. I don't know about that puzzle. Anyway, Mercury has so much going on. So, yeah, it's going to make us do a middle blue, which we don't... Yeah, we'll see what we can do. So this is... Mercury is on the semantic level either a lavender, so what surrounds Mercury, and also green. That's weird. Or it's the unknown things. That's, oh no. No. I don't know why I tried that. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that one. So I may need to find out what middle blue actually does. But that's 3 things in here, because there's the one in here in the back that I don't know what to do with. Okay, and then over here... Okay, so clearly we have some lavender stuff happening. Oh, wow. What is... Cumulonimboid. That is actually a word. It doesn't look like one. So this is... blue, black. Yeah, so it's a darker blue. So this is blue and black mixed together. So it's a mixture of red and lime. Oh, cloud. No, not cloud. Well, it should be cloud. Oops. So, not quite, because the letters of cloud are not in the right order. The U's are too early. There are only 2 U's and they're too early. Okay, 7th month. Is this... Yeah, that's gray, because there's an example of what the white looks like. So 7th month is July. So this is semantic. White, black. September. Which its name means seventh month, but it is not the seventh month, and I guess that's what we're going for there. Because September is the ninth month, of course. Okay. C. Oh, it's a literal lavender. C. So is it all of those? So the way that lavender works literal is I look at the C's and I take what's literally surrounding it. So A-U-E-R-D or T-R-H-K-S. Okay, what? This is a 5-letter word. So what we want to do is we want to do a semantic black to it. So the opposite of, starting with L. Wow, this is hard. Okay. I don't want to do that. Okay, this. Red top is magenta German. So it is a sound that a German makes? Uh-oh. So a German word, a German expression. And then we're going to do a phonetic. Oh no, so it's just a homophone of some German word. 9. All right. So we've had cloud. It is just 9s. That's the theme. Because September is the 9th month, cloud 9, and just plain old 9. Okay. So what surrounds a ship? 5 letters ending in H. What surrounds a ship? Water, ocean. Yeah, dunno. Okay. Then we're going to do a phonetic white to it. So we want a homophone of it. And then for that, on the semantic level, we're doing either blue, green, or black and magenta. Wow. Letter P. Something to do with 9. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Let's try looking at the whole rest of the room first. So this is a bunch of things. So we got lots of clues. So this is on the semantic level a synonym of rounds. On the phonetic level, it is like a rhyme or a sound change of enigma. And then it is a category that 1, 2, 3s belongs in. Innings. Similar to rounds, innings. Enigma. So we're changing the last half of enigma to get innings. And then 1, 2, 3s I don't understand, but I don't have to. It's fine. So then, this thing. Okay, so that's white. So it's sort of blue, sort of black of cis pop. Oh. Then we're going to do, I don't know. And then we're going to do a semantic lime. So could that be lollipop? Lollipop. Probably it's lollipop. I assume. I don't know what that first thing is. And then, oh no, it's a black and white. So it's either a red, black, or white, blue of lollipop. My P. No. So that could be one of his reversed. Yeah, it could be one of his reverse things to make popsicle. And then a popsicle is an example of a... Maybe it's not lollipop, because it isn't really. A lollipop is not frozen. But I don't know what it is. A popsicle is an example of a... Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. But also it's a word related to 9. Wow. I don't know. Okay. Juggle mist kiss. Well, that's got to be easy to figure out. This is phonetic, and it's a red. Jealousy. No. Okay. Then it is on the semantic level, an opposite of wrongs. Justices? Oh, on the Supreme Court. Yeah. But what are these? What is this? What is this? Why are there things sticking out of the side? I don't know. Oh my god. What is that? Oh, why is that like that? Is it just so we can see it? I don't know. Okay, so toe. This is a blue of toe. Phonetic and literal. Fine. Then this is... Oh, there's a 9 on the floor. Oh, there's a 9 on the floor over here. Oh, is this floor a playing card? Is this floor the 9 of diamonds? I saw a 10 in the other thing. Color point, rat. No, this was just planets. Okay, I don't know. Okay. What was I doing? I was doing this. So, phonetic and literal blue of toe. After which we're going to do a homophone and purple. I suppose that would work. But that's not a lot to go on. Just any word that has toe in it. And then we're going to do in 2 halves, red middles to it. Oh gosh, 9, starting with N. Nitrogen is not the 9th element. Neon is 10th. I've been doing these as the screen caps for Space Chem. It's fluorine, so that doesn't help. Yeah, it's too weird. I don't know what to do. Wow, this got hard, this bit. Something to do with the number 9, starting with L. What surrounds C? Unless it's directly. Maybe I'm not supposed to go diagonally. So A, D, E, like D-E-A-T-H-S, deaths. That's actually a word. That's progress. Lives, 9 lives, 9 lives. Duh. Okay. 9. Wow. Okay. How am I doing? I have Pluto still to get. I have Mercury still to get. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in the upstairs. Oh, what are you? What are you? You're probably something. I'm sure that's going to do something at some point, but I don't know what. Okay. So then that's that. The kitchen had number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9. Yeah, 9 of them left inside the house. Then stuff out here. So there's 5 other things to do. Okay, we know what lavender is. So, on the semantic level, do a red of ledger and then what surrounds it. What surrounds edge? C. Or what surrounds ledge, or what surrounds edger. These are hard. What surrounds an edge? Wow, I don't know what to do with that. Okay. This one. This is the one that we don't know. So whatever a middle blue does. And then this. Oh gosh. That's not helpful. So the only things that are left are the 2 things that are back here, I think. There's this. Farmer's count. Oh, with a blue middle again. Great. Okay. Round the other way. I don't gotta do that. You can't make me. Okay. So, Wow. Wowie wow. Okay. Okay. So, on the phonetic level, magenta of CD. Oh no, I don't know what to do about any of this. Okay. And of course, they're both middles. Okay, so maybe this is the place to do this. So this is literal. Ceiling turns into an S. So if we assume that these are Lingo base colors, then what's left? What isn't here? Orange isn't here, but that doesn't work because you can't have orange on all three levels. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, black, gray is not there. Could be gray, but I don't know what, like it's doing too many things. I don't think so. Then for Lingo level 2 colors, there's lime and magenta. There's lavender. And then there's mint. And one more that I'm forgetting. Cream. So cream it can't be. I mean, could it be mint? Have we had ceiling before? Swingo. Yes, we did. Here, Swingo and Swingo. Well, that's on me. Well, heck. Okay, but that doesn't count against this. But now we know everything. Okay, let's see this. Okay, farmers count. So this is phonetic and semantic red. And it's a 3. Farmers count. Cow? Did we have a puzzle that had cow as a prompt? Was it just moo? And then, not semantic, but the other two, phonetic and literal. I think that's just a white. Phonetic and literal, purple. And that's H. Okay. Did we have one that had the answer? Wait, there was one. Calf. Down in the mines, there was a puzzle calf. Wait, what was this again? So, oh, half. Yes, okay. All right, that's that. Okay, so again, this is either a mint and brown of mercury, bottom, which doesn't make a ton of sense. So, or else it's a green and lavender of mercury. Like, go find mercury and then say what's around it? Yeah, I don't know what that's asking for. Oh, wait a minute, I'm doing this as blue-red. That's wrong. So this is blue-white. Try that again. So it's either a white and lavender checker, or it's a mint and yellow checker. That's not much better. So this almost has to be white lavender. Oh, wait. Oh, this could be lavender black. This could be lavender black. Yes, this is a checker, lavender black. And yeah, so what does Mercury surround? It surrounds the sun. Then we're going to do some kind of a white to it, which is sun, S-O-N. Okay. Then a phonetic puzzle that we have to remember that was sun. That was in... that was one of our holes in the back area. It was sun, song, tune, newt. Wow. Okay. Good grief. There's a lot. This is a lot, folks. So let's try this again. So any of these that are like this, they're it's It's going to be a red, but it is white and red middle, so it's a sort of a black, sort of a green. I feel like I need to be able to find Pluto someplace. Is it pill? No. Oh! It's just poster and then post. Okay. Okay. So if I remind myself that these are checkers, then popsicle, maybe lollipop, then that is either a white-blue checker or a red-black checker. White-blue would duplicate and add it on again. So lollipop, lollipop, which doesn't make any sense. But this could be one of Brandangelo's black checkers, where you reverse it and then you do something, which would make sense because there are P's at the end of the word. So is it like pool? Why is pool 9? Oh, 9 ball. Right. Okay. So I've gone around and I've documented what 10 puzzles there are missing. So I now have them written down so that I can understand them. And I've realized I've been trying to solve this one wrong. Because I thought this was, what noise does it make? But what noise does it make would be up here. So no, this is a green. So this is seedy, S-E-E-D-Y. So if I go to seedy, and then the next thing along is a middle red to a 3, I have to assume that that is C. Then we continue on to a bottom blue, which could either be a yellow, a purple, a brown, or a lavender. If it's a brown, it's a past tense, which works out nicely, to saw, S-A-W, followed by another one. So it's one of those things that you can sort of past tense twice, because sawed, S-A-W-E-D. Then we want this thing, which is a 3-letter homophone, which is sod, S-O-D. Then we want a synonym of that, which pretty much needs to be grass, G-R-A-S-S. Then we want a phonetic blue, which could be grasp. Phonetic blue 5 is grasp. Then it's a literal deletion. It's a literal red. So that's rasp. Then down to this thing is... Now this is where it starts getting a little bit uncertain. That is a letter change on rasp. I'm going to write down that we have rasp, just so I don't have to do all that again. Not that there's a lot of things you can do with that. You can't just change... I'm going to assume that we're just changing one letter. For the love of all that is good and holy, let me only be changing one letter in this thing and not like 3 out of the 4. So what's about to happen is we're going to change a letter in it, and then the next step is to find an opposite, and that opposite is a 7-letter word ending in L. So how about rash and careful? And then take a red of that is both phonetic and literal, care. Then phonetic blue of that, carriage. Then what is the result of that? And then take a synonym of that. Is it auto? A-U-T-O? Oh my god, I got it. Wow. Okay. You see, half the problem is I have to know what the puzzles are asking me to do. If I figure that out, that's half the battle. 9 more to go, and well, there's 2 of them that are out here. Okay, so this thing is telling me that there is in fact a puzzle somewhere that started with the word rooms. And I don't think that's true, but apparently it is. So I'm going to look around for anything that is rooms and just quickly run around the building or quickly run around the level. I swing. That's got one thing. That's that swing set we just left. Like, these are so long ago in my mind. It's entirely possible one of them is rooms and I would just never remember. Pondum Terry Zoo. I remember the days of Terry Zoo. Those were the days. Times were simpler then. Now, if they'd used Taxi Newbie Icebox, I'd have remembered it clearly. Tailcraft. We're running out of places for this thing to be hiding. Oh, the bells again. Okay. Not the bells, anything but the bells. So am I crazy or is he crazy? There's that, but that's room, not rooms. Rooms! There it is. Gosh. Corners. So, corners. And then after corners, what are we doing to this thing? Is it a lavender black? What do you find? What do corners? Ends? Edge? Yeah, okay. Edge. Well, then that's corners. Okay, that's 2 more off. Excellent. And I'm assuming that there isn't a way up onto the roof of this house. I mean, we've covered this. This is the thing they keep doing. Oh, I wonder. Would it be possible... Look at me, Ma! I'm doing parkour. Okay, so now... Is there a place where this hedge gets so close to the roof What is this music? Why is this music back? Apparently I've wandered out of the range of the music. which tells me I'm not supposed to be able to do the thing I'm doing. Oh, I wonder if I can get on the roof. Maybe not from there. Let's go back into this corner where the music is all wrong. Can I get up there from here? No, too far. Okay. I don't think I can actually get on the roof. Okay. Nah. Fine. So now. So this is not a mint in the back. Unless the first step is so weird I have no idea what it is. Because I didn't see anything that was like slight or spite or straight or anything like that. Then most likely it's either a white or a black. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm going to try just looking up. Slight could be slim or thin, and then the opposite is thick. Nice. Okay. Wow. Okay, sure. Fine. So then, that's that one down. We're knocking them all down. We only have 7 left. So, the opposite of touch. And then you yellow it, you purple it, you brown it, or you lavender it, and you get O. Well, there are far fewer 5-letter words starting with O. Really? Avoid. That's what it is. If you don't touch something, you avoid it. That's way less intuitive than the typical things that he's been doing in this map. Yeah. Yeah. So then this. So this is a development of a listen and then tell me a homophone of it. And again, After you listen, you heard. Blah. Fine. Why wasn't that just here? Or hearing? I mean, hearing fits better into this set than listen does. Meh. I don't know. Okay. Then this. So sixth, do a phonetic deletion on sixth, and then either at some level, we don't even know what level, white it, black it, green it, or mint it. Sick. And then give me a synonym. Okay. I probably could have gotten that one, but I'm getting kind of fed up at this point. It's been a long day. Then this thing. So Earth. This is the last of the planetary ones. We have 3 left before something interesting happens. So we want an anagram of Earth, and then we want a bottom blue of the result that results in a 5-letter H word. So, I mean, that's got to be heart, right? There's like hater is a word, but I don't see being able to do a bottom blue on that. It's far more likely that a heart is a piece of something. Oh gosh. Ah! Yeah, this is a sure sign that I'm getting tired. That I should have gotten. Okay, that means that there's 2 left. They're both in this room. This! I mean... So, start with ship. This is something that surrounds a ship. A berth. Yes, when it's in dry dock, it's in a berth. Then we want a homophone of that, and what precedes that is the pregnancy, which is 9 months long. Ugh. Okay, you're the last thing left. You red and white thing, you. Okay. So what this is asking me to do is on a phonetic and a literal level. I suppose it's also literal, isn't it? But on a phonetic and a literal level. Blue toe. I've been doing that purely phonetic, which could be lots of things. But with the E and with it being literal, that's actually not that many things. Then we're going to do this, which I don't know what it is. Is it note? It's not notation again. I think, no, it's not long enough. But could it be tone to note? The black part of it could be the bottom yellow. And then the top part of it could be a white black. So yeah, make it an anagram, but pronounce it backwards at the same time. So that could be tone to note. Then the thing in the back is to do top white or black or green or mint to note. But do it like in pieces, or I don't know what. Why is it double wide? I mean, there's no puzzle that starts with N, starts with NO, or starts with NOT that we've seen. We just looked. They're not there. So it's not a brown. It can't be a black because the answer starts with N. So it could be a white, but there's no homophone of no that starts with N. There's no K-N-O-W, but that doesn't help. Oh my god, not E. Ah, got it. Naughty? Why? What does naughty have to do with 9? I don't know. I don't know, don't care. We're out of here. Gone, bye. See you later. Okay. Okay, now there's one with an N. Oh, rats. Okay, this is N. The housed. Huzzah. Okay, where's the thing? The thing! The thing! The elated. So this is the joyous? No. The joyful? No. The jazzed? Oh. Where'd the music go? Hey, there we go. Return. Let's look. Wait, this is supposed to be 235. Oh, are there hidden puzzles? Oh no, what if... Oh no. Maybe all that parkour was something I was supposed to do. Why is there space up there? Oh no, okay. Poop. All right, let's do this, like we've done every other time. So this is hopefully going to get cut relatively short, but this was a long thing. So if one did not know any better, one would think this map was complete. It is not complete. However, it's hidden stuff. Hopefully, he did not introduce anything ground-shakingly new in the hidden material, because that would be kind of cruel. So, for the purposes of doing my research for the strawberry tutorial, I'm going to declare this map finished. So, the next main video in this sequence is going to be wires. However, I'm willing and happy to do an intermezzo to sort of close this out. However, I'm going to ask for your help. Tell me where to look. Because finding this sort of crap is not what I enjoy doing and not what I'm good at. So I am happily going to accept hints on where should I be looking. So the areas are numbered. Tell me what number area and try to give me an idea of where I should be looking. And I will try to get the last 9 just so that we have them on record in case somebody comes along and, but I want to do the last 9 things. You'll know where they are. But I'm going to call it here. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Kind of the end. We are going to cycle through the rest of the things. We're going to do Sace Chem and Potion Craft, and we're going to try to get through them as quickly as possible. And... Ooh. Oh, okay. I appreciate everybody who watches. Please leave a comment to let me know what you're thinking of what I'm doing. Click the like and subscribe button. It lets me get seen by other people. I am slowly climbing up the ladder of YouTube success. I might even get 60 people someday. Yeah, I appreciate all of you. I hope you have a glorious 2026. Can I stick a 0 in there? There we go. Yes, I can. Thank you, and goodbye.